never know what Bret Hart says is on the level or not. But the fact is, buddied up with NWO Hollywood, the black and the white. And here comes the man he says is his mentor, the greatest wrestler in the world. And I think you can definitely say, you may not agree with him being the greatest wrestler in the world, but you gotta agree, he is the most influential wrestler in the world. If nothing else, because he's got the man with the pin by his side at all times, the man who's in charge. Eric Bischoff in charge of the NWO, in charge of WCW. He's in the back pocket of Hollywood.
No question about that, but then in the same breath, Bret the Hitman Hart says that Sting is like a brother to me. You've got to be kidding.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah, but then look at the brothers Stevie Ray and Booker T. Look at the Steiners. What kind of brothers he talking about?
Yeah, in that sense of the word, what does being a brother mean, right?
Tony, you're like a brother to me.
Well, thank you, Brain. See? You never know when
just that easy, huh?
That's the way liars are there.
You're like
Mike.
a brother to me too, Mike. So next time I have a holiday, why don't you guys buy me something?
Yeah, I'll buy you something. All right, fans, time for our feature bout.
Your brother.
The Disciple out with Hollywood Hogan and the Giant, and this is going to be very, very interesting to say the least, and exciting to see the leader of the Wolfpack.
What I want to see is when Goldberg comes out, along with Nash, the expression on the face of Hollywood.
Fans were told Goldberg and Nash would come out when we take a timeout after this. All right, we wait the arrival of Kevin Nash and Goldberg. We've been talking during the commercial break about why Stevie Ray did what he did. Mike, one quick take on what we talked about during the break here.
Tony, we've been trying to put the pieces of this puzzle together, and the way it looks to me, it's two wrestlers who are really at career crossroads. Both men had to make a choice. The way that I read this is that Booker T decided that he is going to be active in singles competition, while Stevie Ray has decided that he has chosen the course of the NWO black and white represented by Hollywood Hogan.
Well, I think Booker T wanted to avenge the loss from Bret Hart. He wanted to go after him tonight, win that United States Championship, and I think Stevie Ray's a little more focused on tag team wrestling. And he's jealous of his brother. There's a lot of trouble there.
I think you're right. He wanted to be a tag team. Booker T said no, so Stevie Ray made his choice. That being said, it's time for Big Sexy to come out. Look at the focus on the eyes of Kevin Nash.
The Giant Killer.
Yes, but he'll be the leader of NWO Wolfpack coming up at War Games. And his partner is a most unlikely partner for Kevin Nash, wouldn't you say?
Well, especially when Kevin Nash is going to be involved at the War Games, at Fall Brawl, and earlier this evening, Kevin Nash talked about taking a shot at the world's heavyweight champion. Now, later in this broadcast tonight, he's joining forces with the world's title holder, the unbeaten Goldberg.
Well, from all my years in this sport, I can tell you one thing. You can team with a guy on occasion. You can do a lot of favors for people, but when it comes time to go for that championship belt, that championship match, all that money, you got to go for yourself.
And I think Goldberg realizes this. If there's anything, there's been a lot of attributes that has propelled Goldberg to the top of our sport. Obviously, ability, intensity. He's impervious to pain. But I think Goldberg has a realization of what it means to be a world champion. I think Goldberg realizes that they'll come at you from all sides. That in the truest sense of the word, being the heavyweight champion of the world means that you have really no friends. That everybody's goal is to be the world champion. So Goldberg realizes that. But he's agreed to go into this tag team spectacular tonight, realizing that yes, Kevin Nash will be with him as a team, but when it comes, push comes to shove, and that will come later on down the road, Nash will look out for himself, becoming world champion. There's no way Nash can become a world champion this match tonight, so there'll be a tag team, and it should be a darn good one.
Goldberg never promised to be his friend. Kevin Nash asked him to be his tag team partner. Goldberg said it plain and simple. You asked for it, you got it. Main event time is next.
The intensity that Goldberg has brought to the sport is unparalleled. And there's nobody like him. And the fact of the matter is, we see Goldberg during the day in the locker room area. We don't see much of him because he's so protected by police and surrounded as world champions always are. But we see Goldberg from a distance, and he appears to be a mild-mannered man. Appears to be. But as it gets closer to match time, you notice a lot of times he'll come out with the dent, if I can say that, or the scar on the forehead from hitting his head in the locker. Look at that, the little bonding right there. And as he walks to the ring, the intensity continues to build. And the Goldberg in the ring, there's no one like him, fans, you know it. He's showing Hogan that he's got the belt that he took from Hollywood Hogan on this program back in the month of July.
Well, Tony, he may be mild-mannered in the dressing room area, but he's the man out there in the ring right now. He's packing the gold. He's a champion of the world. And like you said, probably the most intense athlete you're ever going to find.
That focus is a throwback to his football days, and he has that intensity at an all-new level.
So here we go. We go into this match with as much curiosity as anything else.
Now, you knew Hogan wouldn't start. Now when he can send the big man out.
And it's going to be the two big men that hook it up.
But Mike, what did Kevin Nash do to the Giant a few months back?
Oh, who will ever forget the jackknife powerbomb that put the Giant on the shelf?
And also put the power bombs on the shelf for quite a while as well. About 3 or 4 months, there were no power bombs. And that has been released, thank goodness. Fans are on Hogan. And actually, if you think about it, they're on NWO Hollywood. Amazing, in the midst of the revolution by the Warrior. In the one Warrior Nation, how NWO Hollywood continues to come forward, to be undaunted, to get another member, to get stronger in the midst of all that.
And they got a good man. They got a big man, a big tough man, and a mean man. Stevie Ray.
Got a bunch of them.
You know, Nash is giving away over 200 pounds here.
Is that amazing? That is mind-boggling.
How often does that happen when Kevin Nash goes into a matchup?
Look at this. He walked right into a Giant headbutt. And the Giant wasting no time. This is a great move by the Giant. He got him that close, why not go? That's what he did. My goodness, what a lariat. And he kicked the big man down with ease. Elbow drop, no avail.
Lucky he moved.
Giant committed himself that time, went airborne, and that allowed Nash to roll out of the way.
Into the side of the head, Nash firing back on the Giant. Continuing the assault here. Kevin Nash mocking the Giant a little bit, framing him, sizing him up, and now coming at him with a lariat of his own.
Almost took him over backwards.
The true battle of the super heavyweights right here.
Let's see if Big Sexton can knock off this big Giant.
Well, we go back to the moment we talked about back in January. We got him up with the power bomb. Yep, he can certainly get the man up again.
I think Hogan wants to stay right where he is on the apron there. Apron man.
Not a bad move if you think about it. Both men attempting to lariat at the same time. Stalemate.
Oh, they both went for the big boot, and both men go down at the same time as well.
Obviously, same strategy, know each other quite well. But a lot of times when big men go at it, and obviously with the weight, the size, they hit harder than normal people. You can take a lot out of your opponent in a short period of time. The chant of Goldberg.
He's in.
Wait no longer.
The man is in.
Yes, Hogan, if he wanted some, and by golly, Hogan said yes.
He'll fool you when you don't think he'll come in. He'll come in.
He didn't get to be who he was by staying on the apron. Did Hollywood Hogan.
He takes his shots, but believe me, nobody is smarter in the ring than that man.
Yeah, you're not kidding, he takes his shots. Many of them will be cheap, but they're still his shots. And he hooks it up with Goldberg. What's there? Not today. Actually, not any day. Can anyone hook it up with Goldberg and expect to come out ahead?
Hogan, like you always say, feel the power. Well, you're feeling it right now.
And when you see these two lock horns, it brings back memories of that fateful night at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta when Goldberg defeated Hogan to win the world's heavyweight title.
40,000 people all went home horse that night, screaming as that man became WCW heavyweight champion of the world at the expense of Hollywood Hogan.
The eyes of Goldberg and the focus, clear. Many ways expressionless to many times, but you can tell, oh, look at this. Hogan pounding Goldberg to the mat, and now taking the shortcuts we talked about.
And don't forget, in the back of Hogan's mind, he's thinking, that's the man that beat me. That's the man that took my title. He's not going to let up.
No, using every shortcut that he can. Hit first. Turnbuckle pad, he'll do it again. Yep. I tell you, you can look at the man and see that the neck, the head, the shoulder region, the toughest part of him, so that was probably not a good strategy, and it comes right back. Hogan in the eyes again.
So quick.
He is so quick. Missing a lariat, Goldberg runs over Hogan. Stays on his toes, sends him down again. 3 times in a row now. What? Oh!
That was the disciple from outside that stopped Goldberg in his tracks after 3 shoulder blocks.
I thought he stumbled on the ropes, but I think he hit him with that world title belt. He's got the world title belt. Kevin Nash giving chase, enabling a double team in the corner.
See, this is where Hogan's at his best. All the distractions going around in and outside that ring, he's going to take his advantage on Goldberg after he was waffled from behind with that championship belt by the disciple. Now, everything's going on outside. Look at Hogan.
Hennig has come out.
NWO black and white troops at ringside. This is when Hogan really shines, when he has that backup power.
They triple team Nash, enabling Hogan to the belly to back.
Look at Goldberg. He's getting to his feet.
Hennig's going to come. Hennig has come in.
Disciple in the ring now also.
And the Giant, 4 men on Goldberg.
And here comes Kevin Nash.
He's risen up from the bottom, from the floor. But as great as they are, can they fight off 4 men?
Yeah, I think they can.
Luger has arrived. Luger out.
Wolfpack out to even up the score.
Luger goes right to Hennig. Meanwhile, Goldberg's fighting off 2 men. It's still 4 on 3. And NWO Hollywood has the advantage. K-Dog has come out, and now we're even up.
This is great.
This is wild.
This is war.
Yeah, this is Nitro. Outside goes K-Dog. The Giant and Hogan leaving Hennig and Goldberg. Headbutt.
I got a stupid question. Who's legal? Or does it matter?
Is the match over?
Hennig takes the spear.
Never a match without a darn good Goldberg spear. And that was a good one.
Hennig's going up. Way up.
And guess what? Going way down. Goldberg again.
What's the record now?
Well, Hennig has to be involved in this matchup. I guess you have to give the win to Goldberg to put him 134-0, and there's Hogan from behind.
Goldberg back up, staring. Oh no! Hogan moved, and Goldberg got the knee from Nash. Nash sit on the outside, and Goldberg now with the Giant alone in the ring.
He's got his sights set on the big man.
And the Giant immediately to the midsection, headbutting Goldberg. Oh my goodness! My goodness!
Never seen Goldberg manhandled like that before.
Good Goldberg! left standing in the ring. DDP, Roddy Piper, and the Warrior.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that?
That's the WCW Dream Team that Piper promised us earlier.
Together.
And they're standing there all by themselves. The ring is empty. Everybody's turned tail, and they're going.
Team WCW, the War Games. Those three men together. Can you beat a team like that? Can you beat tradition? I think not. And Goldberg surveying the situation where actually staring a hole at Kevin Nash. What about the kick to the face, he's saying? What about the knee? As Team WCW looks on, Conan tries to intervene.